Hello friends, welcome to another video. This video is just a little fun. Actually, this question was posted on Power BI community forum, and I don't see much use of this, but again, this was a question posted, and I just did a solution for this. Let's look at what the question is. Basically, what user want to show is animate the line graph starting from a first date of the month and going to all the months and increase the line, animate the line as it goes through each month using the custom visual, which is a play, I think it's called play slicer or something like that. It's called play axis. So let's first look at this, how out of the box it would not work and what we need to do to make it work. It looks simple, but actually it is not. So let's get to Power BI. So here we are. I have a simple visual here. I have a month on x-axis from my calendar table and the country on legend. So this is showing the sales by country and simple sum sales measure. So I downloaded this third-party PlayX's custom visual and linked it with my calendar month. And basically, if we play this, this is how it would work right now. So basically, it is filtering, going through each month, and it's filtering for that month. And then we only see the data point for one single month, what it is going through. So whereas the user is looking for, let me just stop it. User is looking from the January stays here, and as it goes play through the different months from January, February, March onwards. So all the months are shown on x-axis, and the line move forward as it passes through all the months. So let's see how we can solve it. And the first thing what we need to do here is we need to create another table which will be duplicate of calendar table. And why we need that? Because we will use that for our play axis custom visual. So I already created another table. Basically, I called it calendar for play, which is just a copy of my calendar table. So that's what it is. And then what I'm going to use, as I said, instead of using month from our calendar table, I'm going to use month from this particular table. So the new table which we created, calendar for play, let's pick up the month from there and use that on play x-axis. And now I'm using that, and let's see what happens. So at this point in time, nothing will happen because this is a disconnected table and it is not filtering anything. So with nothing happening into the line visual. To make it work, what we need to do is we need to create another measure which will take care of this animation. So what I'm going to do here is maybe create a new measure. Let's call the sales for play axis or animation, something like that. So what we're going to do here is, first thing we're going to do is get our max date from our new disconnected table, because that will tell us where our what is the last date in that particular table is, because when it is going through the x-axis play axis, so if it's a January 2018, the max date will be 31st January 2018. If it's a February 2018, it's the 28th February 2018, and so forth, so on. So we get the max date, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go calculate, and then sales measure, which is just a sum of sales. And then what we're going to do is our calendar date is less than equal to max date. So what we're going to do is filter our calendar date up to the max date. So if we in the play axis we are in a March 2018, so this will give us a calendar up to March 2018 with our calendar table which is connected to our sales table. And one thing we have to make sure that we use keep filters, because we want to make sure whatever we're using on x-axis, it passed on as in context to this measure. So we will keep filters, and then now we will use this particular measure in our visual here. So let's try that. We call it sales for animation. Let's play it now and see what happens and see if it works. So click on play. All right, it's somewhat working, but not necessarily the way we want it to be, because if I just make the speed a little slower, right now I made it a little faster, so let's make it at least 1000 millisecond, which will be 1 second. So I show you why it's not working as expected. So if you see it, it shows whatever the month it is getting selected. It's go January, February, March, and then it's actually increasing the number of data points on x-axis. What we want is to always shows all the month, and then start when it's January here in the play axis, then show January, then February, March, and so the lines move along, not the x-axis. So what we need to do there is very simple thing. What we need to do here is select our line visual, and here go show items with no data. So what does that means is, when our measure does not have even the data in the future months, let's say it starts from January 2018, the future months is up to December 2020, that's what up to what date we have the data, it will still on x-axis show all the months, even we are just filtering on January, February, March onwards. So let's now play it and see how does that make a difference. All right, here you go. So now you see the x-axis is showing all the months and the line is increasing as we go. So what we can do here is let's stop it and just make it a little faster, maybe run it for half a second, just give a little bit more. Yeah, here you go. So now the lines are increasing as it is filtering through the play axis, is going through each month. Again, the purpose of this video is not to show this animation and all the stuff, but just to walk through some of the DAX functionality, and also how show items with no data can be very helpful in a situation like this, where you want to show all the months, but even there is no data available for those months. So anyhow, this was just a fun video coming on Sunday, so weekend Sunday video, and I hope you learned a couple of things out of this. Let me know what you think. Until next video, have a good day. Do subscribe my channel. Bye for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll be bringing more videos in coming days. Thanks. Bye for now.